I'm usually sitting down when I do these recordings, but I decided why not I just walk around the park and tell you guys today. So I want to tell you the story behind how I wrote Too Tired, and I'm deciding to not sit down this time because you guys know Too Tired is a sad song. You know it's about, we're gonna talk about what's about, but like, you know, it's a sad song, so I don't want to sit down and be talking about something sad. Let's move around, guys. So I basically had this period where a lot was going on, like a whole lot was going on. I was very sad. So basically I had a period where everything felt like hopeless. I had been feeling hopeless for a while, right? If you guys know what I said, I have anxiety, so I get very anxious very like easily and very quickly over certain things that I should not be anxious about. So a lot was happening, and I remember in that midst like getting a call from my mom, sweet woman, and she was like trying to ask me, oh, you're going to be graduating soon, so like what's the next plan, what's everything. And at that moment I wasn't even sure I was going to be graduating. Like a lot was going on, so I wasn't like 100% sure that it was going to be happening, if you get my point. So because of that I was already anxious, and there she is asking the right question, obviously, of like what next, and I just remember thinking like I just want a break. Like I feel like I've been running on like this, I don't know, this wheel the animals use, like that all this like squirrel and rodents use. It's the park, so there are a lot of kids. So basically, this wheel where animals like run on over and over again, right? Yes. So I felt like I was running on that wheel, like and it was leading to nowhere basically. So I felt exhausted, tired. Like what's even the point to all of this, And yeah, so after talking to her, I sat down deep in thoughts again, and I just remember crying. Like I was so fed up with everything, not because she put pressure on me or anything, no, but more because like she was actually right. I have to think about the next step. I've been thinking about the next step, but like everything feels like too much effort. Like it felt like I had to do, like it felt like I had to do more than I was already doing, which I was already doing a lot. Like I was just tired. So I just started crying, and I remember just like picking up my phone and you know trying to scroll through it, but everything felt boring, so I just dropped it again, and I literally just lay down on my bed, rolled around, and I started singing So Tired. Yeah, that's what kind of how I wrote it. Crazy, right? I started singing So Tired. I normally, when I write songs, I usually either write down the lyrics and compose them, or compose them and write down the lyrics immediately or something. But that was not what I did for Tired. I basically just was there in the feelings in that moment, like the overwhelming feeling in that moment. I started singing Too Tired. My brain feels foggy. That's kind of why it started like that. Like my brain felt foggy because there was nothing. Like I could not, for the life of me, think of something. Like like I just felt too much at that moment. So I was singing exactly how I felt. Then I said, oh, like I know that this is not exactly the right time. You're already feeling so much stress and pressure. Do you exactly want to use the same time to be recording music? But I was like, you know what? Take up your voice recorder, open it up, and whatever you sing in this moment, record it. Because sometimes, like, you need to hear yourself when you are in pain to realize how much you grow in the future. Because I was telling myself in that moment that I would not feel this way forever. Who's gonna tell me? Exactly. So I was like, I'm not gonna feel this way forever. Yes, I know you're sad, you're crying right now, but what do you think about just recording it and maybe, So I recorded as I sang. As it was coming to me, I was just singing and recording it. If you guys actually want to hear the original voice, like, oh god, I was actually cried when I recorded that. So maybe I should not feel completely okay putting it out. But anyways, if you guys wanna hear it, sure, sure. Hey. So That was it. That was how I wrote it. In bed, crying after feeling exhausted and tired of life and everything. So that's the making of Too Tired. And months later, I decided to like I'm going to see if I can find the draft and like include it. So as I said, I'm walking around the park right now. So kids around, so I don't want to put people's innocent kids on camera. But anyways, that's the story.